Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday about 1:30, which means yes, I slept in and yes, it felt wonderful. As always, if I get a chance to sleep in on a weekend, I will, because that's the only chance I get. So, let's talk about that movie. I think had I not literally just read the book, I would have liked the movie more. I want to say the movie did not follow the book very well. It loosely followed the book, which I know a lot of movies do that. This movie took a lot of artistic liberties. The cinematography was beautiful. The costumes were beautiful. The actresses were amazing, but it did not have some of the key elements of the book. So that was disappointing to me. It was very disappointing. Had I watched the movie first and independently, I probably would have liked it. Had I read the book independently and then not watched the movie, I love the book. So I like them separately. I don't like them as a compare contrast because no, the movie does not live up to the book. And that is disappointing to me, not because most movies are not as good as the book, but this movie left out what to me are some key elements of the book, and it's hard to say specifically without giving it away. Like, number one, the brain was not even there, which makes the dark thing too vague. You know, there's darkness all around in the world, but the movie made it just very, very vague. There were no scriptural references, which I get that they didn't want to make it specifically a Christian movie. The book is not specifically Christian, but there were scriptural references and quotes. There were not a lot of other quotes that Mrs. Who was constantly saying. Oh, the twins were not there at all. Dennis and Sandy did not exist. And Charles Wallace was adopted, but not in the book. So, I don't know. Some of the things just didn't really align for me. I would be interested to see other people's opinions on the movie versus the book, because I'm sure it's going to be very vocalized and very, people are going to dig deep into it. I don't know. I don't want to say I didn't like it, but I was disappointed. I was definitely disappointed. And also, it also disappoints me because I read an article that said the producer literally waited her entire life to produce this movie because she read the book when she was a child. She wanted to approach Walt Disney and have him produce the movie, but he passed away before, like, literally right around the time she wanted to approach him. So she waited her whole life to be the one to direct this movie, and that disappoints me because if you love the book so much, why would you not follow it more closely? So that's just me. I know I'm probably just being nitpicky, but that is my opinion of this whole thing. So you guys watch it, read the book, and tell me what you think, okay? Amy Princess, let me know what you think when you watch the movie, because I know you're reading the book. So there's that. You guys, I never ever talk about my period, complain about my period, blame anything on my period, because I was raised in a house where we just did not do that. It was not up for discussion. It was not an issue. It just is what it is. You deal with it. You deal with everything that comes with it. You don't blame your hormones. You don't blame anything on your period. It's just a fact of life. So I don't ever talk about it. It is what it is. But man, it hit me hard today. It hit me hard. And I have literally all week been eating every night all week. It's driving me insane. So today I set my tracker for weigh-in on, what is today? Sunday. I set my tracker for weigh-in on Sunday so that all my points would start over today, because I want to start over right now. I don't want to wait until Tuesday when my tracker starts over. I want to start over right now, and I don't want to stare at all those negatives and all my failures for the last week. So I just have to do this. I don't know what my problem is, why I'm eating so much. It's ridiculous, and I just feel like I just need to nip it in the bud and stop it right now. The buck stops here. You know what I mean? But I say that now, and I need to follow through. I need to make it happen because I can't be eating more crap tonight. So I set my tracker for weigh-in on Sunday, so everything starts over right now. I am going to the dollar store right now for a few groceries, and among those I am going to buy a bag of apples, the small green apples. Every night when I go into bed, we eat our dinner in our bedroom because we live with Eddie's mom. You guys know that. So we have a kitchen table. We eat in our separate bedrooms. So that's that. So what I'm going to do is when I take my food in there, I'm going to take 3 apples. They're small apples. I'm going to take 3 apples with me, and I'm not leaving the room. If I have to eat all 3 apples, that's fine. I'm not leaving the room for any beverages. I'm not leaving the room for any desserts. I'm going to clean everything out of the room as far as chocolate, Girl Scout cookies, junk. All of it is going in the freezer, in the garbage, away. So that is my late night strategy right now. I want to, at this point, I'm saying that I want to pull back on the wine and alcohol beverages. So I think what I might do is bring an extra. I really still love those, what are those called? Those solar ice or polar ice grapefruit drinks. So I may take 3 apples and a grapefruit drink in with me with my dinner. And that's it. I can't think of anything else I'd really love to drink. I need to like treat myself to a delicious 0 points drink that can right now take the place of what I'm craving. So I'm going into Target right now, so I may look around and see what other drinks they have and see what could satisfy that craving. And what I need to do is just, this girl is wearing either underwear or a bikini bottom into Target. Well then, let me just switch the camera. Okay, I'm literally going to follow her for a moment so that you can see what this lovely young lady is wearing into Target. There she is. This is not Walmart, this is Target. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to. I hope you guys saw that. Her boyfriend actually turned and looked at me, so I was like, okay, I can't follow them anymore. So I'm here at Target. I'm gonna see what kind of beverages I can get that would be delicious. You know what, scratch that. I'm just gonna go with muscle milk. Okay, so here's my strategy. I just decided. Dinner. Gonna take my dinner in with me. Not going out. I'm going to have to tell Eddie and his mom, please, you guys have to take care of the leftovers for me. I am not leaving the bedroom. Taking my dinner in, taking 3 apples in with me. That's dessert. And I'm going to, I will put a muscle milk in the freezer about an hour, 2 hours, probably 2 hours, because I'm pulling them not from the fridge but from the cabinet, so they're not cold. So I'll put a muscle milk in the freezer 2 hours before dinner, take that in the bedroom with me as well. That will be my after dinner drink. Okay, drink slash dessert for 1 point. Okay, this is all coming together. I'm sorry, I'm talking this through while I'm talking to you guys. I have to nip this in the bud. It's driving me insane. I am driving myself insane. And my weight's gonna be up on Tuesday, I guarantee you, which I'm not looking forward to, but which I absolutely deserve. So I'm gonna weigh in and face the damage and then work on getting it off. I think not last week, but the week before, when I went without alcohol for 5 days, it actually worked pretty well and I was down on the scale. So I think it's a good strategy if I can force myself to do that. So I just need to realize that I'm at that point where I need to force myself to do that. I have a couple of events this week that are going to take some rethinking. Number one, there is an art gallery at work on Tuesday. Art galleries at my job mean wine and cheese, my two loves. So I'm not sure yet what I will do with that. I may take some of the grapefruit drink with me and pour it into a wine glass and walk around with that and enjoy it. I mean, could I really? I know I can get away with it. I mean, nobody's gonna care what I'm drinking or why, but will my mind be satisfied with that? If you guys have any other ideas for what I can do for my treat at the art gallery, because you know art galleries, they always trip me up. They always trip me up. I have already planned next week. I meal planned the whole week and I already planned to have 3 glasses of wine at the art gallery. But now I need to pull back on everything. Too much food, too much drink. So I'm rethinking that. My other challenge is next Saturday. We will be at the Food and Wine Festival at California Adventure. I don't need to taste any wine there because I can have great wine whenever I want. But there are some specialty alcoholic beverages that I will want to taste, but I want to stick with those. So I need to plan very, very well. I need to look at the menus and plan which ones of those I will have and stick with those. That'll be challenging. Anyway, this is, I don't know. I'm putting it out there, you guys, because I need some support. I am just like off the rails right now. Like, what is my deal? Sorry, it's kind of warm. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's kind of warm. My shirt of the day. So I'm just putting it out there because I really could use some support, some strategies, some, I don't know. I need to redo my nails tonight. Okay, so I'm at Target. I have my Teamy Skinny here with lemon. It's hot still, so I'm going to be sipping on this. But there is a Starbucks here. So I also have a 1 point muscle milk. The light muscle milk is 1 smart point. I'm going to get 4 shots of espresso and put this in and have an iced mocha. Yes, you should really have Teamy Skinny before any other beverages. I usually have my coffee first in the morning anyway, so I'll probably be drinking both of these at the same time. So the Skinny Mocha will be 1 smart point and my Teamy Skinny is 0 smart points. And what am I getting here? Oh, just a few random things, so I'll be back. You know what? I also forgot to tell you guys, isn't that beautiful? This is not what I forgot to tell you guys, but I love this water bottle. This is the one I got at the Grand Canyon, but it's huge. I'm just gonna get some ice in it right now. I feel like I don't drink enough water. I don't drink enough beverages in general, so I feel like I need to start carrying this around and drink some beverages, some 0 point beverages. But I don't know, like I want to have a really delicious go-to that I have all the time. So I don't know what that's going to be. I feel like maybe just some flavored seltzer water, or maybe, you know, the very, very lightly flavored kind like La Croix. Maybe that, but that's not always really tasty. But I don't want to always be drinking that Polar Ice grapefruit because number one, it's very sweet. Number two, it's pretty expensive. So I think I'm gonna get some ice from Starbucks for this, and then at the dollar store they have those really huge bottles of the I don't know what the brand is, but it's a flavored seltzer water, and it's the very mildly flavored one. I do like the lime one. So I think that's what I'll do, is I'll just get a bunch of those huge bottles and I'll start carrying. We have fabulous ice at work. I will just start carrying this full of seltzer water and ice. The problem is this cap is so big, and sometimes when I have carbonated beverage in here, it's really hard to get off, but I'm gonna give it a try. So I'm taking this in right now to get some ice from Starbucks. What I was gonna tell you was that, man, I am like all over the place today. What I was going to tell you was I couldn't help myself, and last night I bought another audiobook. I bought, now I forgot, the Mountain Between Us. I think that's what it's called. Oh, I was looking for my phone so I could look up the title, and my phone's right there. I think it's called The Mountain Between Us. They had a movie based on the novel recently. Kate Winslet was in it, and I can't remember the other actor, but it's about a plane crash. So Audible, you got me again. I think they sent an email or something, and they're like, oh, you would love this title, and I'm like, oh yeah, I would, thanks. And so I bought it. I was out of credits and I bought it anyway, so that's what I'm listening to. Sorry, Fat Dag, but we need more Fat Dag episodes. Come on, buddy. I love Fat Dag, but anyway, now I'm going into Target for real. Okay, so I got like a million flavors of water. This is the water I was talking about, this Crystal Geyser in lime, sparkling water. Oh, this is the one I usually get in lime, but they had like several flavors. This one is apple. I got apple, lime, orange, lemon, and berry. And then I figured I would try this sparkling ice essence of peach. Kind of sounds good. And then this La Croix grapefruit. So I got tons of water. I'm all stocked up on water. I also got the cutest little outfits for two of my grandkids. This, how cute is that, with little leggings. So I got this for the two sisters so they can be matchy. And then I found this really cute scarf. Those, these were like $4.99, no, $3.99, so not $1, but still a pretty good deal. This scarf, isn't that the prettiest color? It's an infinity scarf, and it's $1.99, so I couldn't pass that up. In fact, I think I'll wear it today with my outfit. We're actually going to a birthday party of a friend of Eddie's parents, so I need to get home super fast. I got lots of fruit. I'm going to make a fruit salad to bring because I literally have no idea what they're serving at all. So I may only be eating fruit salad, but at least I will have something to eat. So I'm out of here. I gotta get home and chop up this fruit.